is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
What's going on?
Yeah, I did by accident, but my ancestors told me to keep it, so I just kept it.
Oh boy, here you go with them damn ancestors. Y'all don't do me with them ancestors. I get so much grief and so much shit with ancestors. I don't learn how to handle their ass. They be threatening to kill me and stuff.
No, mine won't. They just talk a lot, that's all.
Alright. So, the way the emergency reading works. You're going to pick 5 cards, 1 through 12. Each one of these 5 cards are going to be your houses. Spirit's going to tell you what's going on with those houses on the emergency level. Something that you need to check into right here, right now. Quickly.
Okay.
After you select those 5 houses. After you select those 5 houses and we go through them. What the time we have remaining left over is going to be basically like a consultation. You're just going to be asking the question that you need to ask. You know, the one that's plaguing you that had you call this reading, okay?
Okay, cool, beans.
As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs or birthdays, so don't tell me. They're not important. If you do tell me, it won't make a difference. Be open with the spirit and have fun. And with that being said, say your first name.
The 4th house, which is the house. I want to do this house, which is then future money, relationship, and which one was the reality? Is it kind of tied to destiny?
Yeah, reality not tied. None of these houses tied to destiny, but reality. We can make it a destiny question.
Okay, so yeah, we'll do reality.
All right, good. So I could tell you what this reading is, but I'm just gonna go through it. So guess what? You gonna give up on this bullshit relationship you in, and you gonna become somebody else's girlfriend, and to which you gonna worship that motherfucker, sex and all. Good job. Now that's what the card said in a nutshell. But let me go a little deeper because I'm the Baron.
I like these cards already.
All right. So we're going to start with your first card. Your first card is in your 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represents your actual house and home, where you live, where you lay your head. I'm going to add it represent the 3 closest people that you allow to stay in your home via friends and family. In this house right here, you have the enslaved prisoner in the upright position. So, okay, cool. You feel trapped right now. I got it. I get it. You feel trapped. You ain't got nowhere to go. Spirits say, why are they keeping you in the house undressed?
You said why?
Yeah, why are you in the house and ain't dressing up? Damn near in your panties and bra, or you don't feel like sweatpants or something.
This is true. Really, it's just me. I have 3 boys. Neither of them marriage. So been separated almost 5 years. So I'm just really did a few years of self-love and healing and things like that. So I just haven't gotten back out there yet. If somebody has piqued my interest, that's making me do a little more, but I haven't just went all in.
Okay, so since you haven't went all in, what's this scar on your shoulder?
Which shoulder?
Left shoulder. Left shoulder. There's something on your left shoulder. A bruise, a scar, a scratch. Why do you... Huh?
I have a few.
on your left shoulder?
Yeah, it's just my skin bruises easily, so...
Okay, now...
That might be it.
So I'm gonna tell you hurting yourself whether you know it or not. So you're by you being in this house subconsciously, you're inflicting these pains on yourself. You know how people go to rubbing one area and they don't know they're rubbing it?
Yeah.
This is what you're doing, and you're bruising your left shoulder, and it's gonna get worse. So spirits say you gotta really be conscious minded of you injuring yourself just out of boredom or out of stress.
Okay.
Baron, how the fuck you knew that? I'm psychic.
Yeah, some little unconscious things you do. Yeah, you're right.
Well, so,
You're
but
right.
yeah, Spirit said put on some clothes and it's time to go out the house. Ain't nobody really holding you there, but they saying somebody. I want to make it seem like it's all pleasant and happy, but you are being held there by a male. This is a male from your past that you just feel like you was so hurt and so scarred. You feel like you can't get out, but.
My strange husband.
The estranged husband. So I don't see no divorce here, right?
He never signed the papers.
That's what I'm talking about. Now we getting somewhere. Spirit don't make no mistake. So stop letting this estranged ass man cause you to do this harm to yourself. Whether you're going out, whether you're staying in the house, whether you're scratching yourself subconsciously. Spirit say put on some clothes and get your ass outside. It's time.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Being that we do have 3 kids together, how do I break that? Because I thought I was doing good, you know what I'm saying? And I know he's trying to get back in, but I don't feel like he's connected to my purpose and destiny.
Spirit.
So how do I cut that?
Spirit, how did you break this situation with this guy? They saying balance work and home life. So I guess it is balance with career and home life. They saying make yourself scarce. Like make it seem like you're always busy. You always got something to do. If you're because you lack the courage to say no, and you lack the real willpower against this particular individual, because you old school, you understand. This still my husband. I have to do the husband duties. That's why I'm not in the house fucking nobody now. I get it. Spirit say if you're always busy, he can't get a hold of you. So I'm busy. I'm going somewhere. I got something to do. You follow me?
I do.
All right. Now we're going to go up into your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. This is where you get your strength and your courage from. And in this house right here, you have the 10 of Earth in the upside down position. This is not good. So in your sex life, entertainment, and luck, they saying like this is not a good fit for you because you have no options, you have no desire. You're kind of like the Sahara Desert, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this.
Yeah.
This is like there's no fruit being bared in this thing, meaning there's no activity.
I think for me, it may be like I really am being on like love language and expressing love and being loved and putting that energy out there, and I don't really get that back in return. So I haven't been given that as much. So it may be that, I don't know.
I mean, the love is one thing, sweetie, but Spirit, what can she do? What can she do to correct this situation? Because she ain't having no fun. It's saying you're not having fun. It's not that you can't do it. It's saying you're not having fun in your life, like you're not living.
Yeah.
What else you want to say? Spirit saying, and I don't know if this gonna make any sense to you.
Okay.
Spirit saying, for you it should be more about the foreplay, the cut fruit, the wine and dine, the tantric. Tantric is like the sex without the penis penetrating.
Oh, okay.
So just working yourself up to the point, you know. But they saying you gotta do you gotta add fruit to it. They not telling you to go get a rubber man.
I know I don't like using those.
Well, they just saying
the real deal.
what they're saying you really need to spice it up a little bit. Yeah, you got to spice it up a little bit to get you to that point where you can step out and you can do something with pleasure. Because even when you did step out and do something, you still thought about, okay, you're breaking your marriage vows and stuff, and that man is gone.
Yeah.
So they saying work yourself up to the point where you don't feel guilty for giving it up and enjoy yourself, because right now, darling, it's like the desert. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. How do I get past it? Because I know me, I'm a very sexual person. Mm-hmm. So I enjoy it, I love it, I love pleasure, I love, all that. But at the same time, it is sad because I do want to be completely divorced before I give everything to somebody. Now, I've had sex with somebody, but not like consistently or anything like that. So how do I get past that?
Spirit, how did you get past this feeling of wholesomeness? I can't make this up. Spirit says, go now. Spirit say, if you really want to get past it, go screw now. Go now. All right. Spirit talking. I'm moving on. I can't make this up, man.
Right.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your sixth house. This is your third card.
Okay.
Your sixth house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your sixth house represent your future economic affairs, money, wealth, prosperity, growth, and investment. Right here, right now. In this house right here, you have the Eight of Earth. This is a lot of Earth cards. You have the Eight of Earth in the upright position. Having this card in the upright position, Spirit say you're just about done. You're just about done working on your masterpiece, on how you're going to get where you need to get, go where you need to go. You're just about done to where you can use what you got to get what you want. And I ain't talking about that old song.
Right.
But yeah, you're almost to the point where you can get that raise, you can get that bonus, or you can present something to somebody that's gonna allow you to be glamorous. What is it that you're working on that's going to make you some money that you're almost done with?
Well, it's a few things I'm fixing. I paint, I do artwork for people, and what I'm really trying to focus on is using my purpose to get income from that, and that's, I thought I was a gatekeeper. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to work within that in order to work in my purpose to get income from that.
So they say you was a gatekeeper?
Yes.
Who is they?
The same people I was telling you about earlier, my ancestors. I like to talk to them. I talk to different spirits from different dimensions and things like that. And the others, I don't know what spirit it was that told me what dimension it was from, but I can't remember at this moment. But basically my heart was a portal. Mm-hmm. And I didn't understand what that meant.
Well,
and my ancestor was like, no, your heart is a portal, you have to take care of it. And when I asked, someone told me that meant that I was a gatekeeper. So let me
clarify it. Let me clarify it. Okay. So, as far as you being the gatekeeper, your ancestors not telling you anything wrong, because I'm listening to them right now. They saying like you yourself is not the gatekeeper. That little fairy, that angel or whatever, that little moth thing that keep flying around your fucking head all day long, bothering you like a little fly. That little thing there, that's the gatekeeper. You tell it what to do, and it opens the gate.
Oh, okay.
You follow me?
I do.
So
I thought that was a fairy. I've been seeing this since I was little.
Yeah, because it's fucking with me, because it just keeps flying around my face, and I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. So that's the whole thing. So you yourself commands the gatekeeper. That fairy is the one that unlocks the doors. I bet you say, Baron, how the hell is that? Because without that, say what now?
No, I'm just agreeing, like, right.
Without that thing being given instruction, it'll never do nothing. It'll just keep bugging you, bothering you, circling your face and your head. So you got to say, hey, connect me with this ancestor. And once you say that, boom, it's going to actually Tinkerbell that wand and boom, you're going to have an instant connection to where you need to go. Consider that fairy thing that's flying around your head like my Baron.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I would always think I was seeing stuff. Now I look around and I'm like, what is this? Okay.
Trust me, you're not seeing stuff, and it's gonna get bigger too. It's gonna be big as a butterfly.
Okay. Okay.
So you're just about done with your masterpiece. You just gotta know how to work it. So cool. I like that. Oh, now I see why they say you're almost done, ready to present yourself. That's that way it's going. It's a presenting yourself. So yeah, once you learn how to control that and you're done with that heart thing and you got everything going, get your heart out of this prison and you nothing holding you back, go for it. I like it. Would you like to ask this card a question? And it's in your money house, so I want to just by the end of this reading, just at the end of your reading, just be like, the Baron, do you have a message for me? And he'll say what he needs to say, okay?
Okay, I'm writing it down.
All right.
I think it makes sense. I think that's kind of self-explanatory for me. We can move on to the next house.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimonial affairs, love, romance, and passion. In this house right here, you have the 9 of water in the upside down position.
Okay.
You stop carrying your baggage. You stop carrying somebody else's shit, sweetie.
I did.
Yeah, they said the shit, the same baggage, that the emotional baggage you was carrying on, the same secrets that you was holding up that was keeping your ship afloat. You let that shit go, and now your ass sailing.
Yeah.
Nothing but smooth sailing tonight.
Right.
Go ahead.
It took some work, but I'm there. I'm getting there even more every day.
Wow, this is a pretty good thing. So now, would you like to ask this card a question? Because I ain't got no more to say.
Okay, so there is a gentleman that I share energy with, and conversation with. Is this a good person to remain, or?
Okay, Spirit, is this a good person to deal with, this gentleman that you do share energy with time to time? Spirit say let this go. He's baggage too.
Okay.
Spirit say let that go.
Okay.
So what? So what is his baggage that you carry?
What's the basis? He cares. Okay.
And you say he worked with you?
You said, does he work with me?
Yeah,
Yeah, but okay, they bringing him up. I want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm letting it go.
Okay, you letting that one go.
Yeah, he's controlling.
Yeah, I'm finna say he's. I'm gonna tell you just what they told me. The one that worked with you is trouble, and they see prison in his future.
Oh.
So let's say he hit women or he got a temper.
He does have a good. Yeah, he does.
So let that one go. Now, what you want to talk about another one? Keep in mind, this is an emergency reading, and Spirit gonna tell you the emergency aspect of it. Now, do you want to ask? Do you want to ask about the other fella?
Yeah. So this one, I'm only giving you his sign just to kind of pinpoint a little bit. He is an Aquarius. He's a little older. So I was trying to see if there was like any message. Should I continue with this?
Spirit, should she continue dealing with this older Aquarian man? You can trust him.
Okay.
Spirit say trust him. You can trust him.
Okay. wanted confirmation because they told me that me and his journey started many lifetimes ago. We were in the same tribe.
That's
So
all.
I was just, okay.
It's just a trust issue with him, and probably in your past lives, which we're not going to go into, hypothetical speaking here.
Right.
Probably in your past lives, you just, y'all couldn't get along and you couldn't trust him. Maybe he went out hunting and shit, and then he didn't come home for 2 months, and he went out hunting with Big Barter because she was the biggest bitch in the clan, and you thought something went down.
And it's so funny you said that. That's what I pictured. Like, no lie. Like, I pictured, like, that's funny. Not funny, but,
I'm just saying what Spirit told me to say. I'm a psychic, sweetie.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to go over to your final card, which is in your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and it's governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your future, your reality, what will come, what will be coming to you. And in this house right here, you have Oshun. Having Oshun in this house right here, say what's coming to you is a life of love. You fall in love again, sweetheart, and you're going to fall hard.
I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, now this older gentleman going to want you to serve him his food. So get ready for that. She said you're going to have to be in kind of...
He does it now.
Okay.
He asked me to cook him some today.
All right. So I'm just telling you, she said, get ready to be in a life of servitude. He going to sit down when he get home and you going to make him some food. He going to want you to bring it to him and all that. But he's a good man. But he got his...
I love doing it. I love doing it, though.
Well, hell, there you go.
Okay.
Would you like to ask Oshun a question?
Okay. Well, how do I honor her? Because I've always been like focused on loving and giving out that vibration. So how do I honor her with that?
Oshun, how does she honor you? Okay, Crystal. Find a blessing in your current situation. Power of joy. You honor her by just knowing that this is your truth, that you stand in your truth.
Okay.
You honor her by giving her thanks to saying that you being the best woman you could be to this fella.
Okay.
Power of joy. She just wants you happy. That's impressive as hell.
Well, I'm grateful for that.
All right, so now that was your card portion, your 5 house portion. Now, this is the portion where you just got questions on your mind, emergency questions, etc. You just ask away.
All right. So the first one is, I do a lot of dreaming, and I travel when I dream. So in one dream, in I think 2 days, I met these different deities in my dream. The first one was like this green, dark green deity with like black lining and like pop art almost. And she had neon pink clothing, and she looked Eastern Indian, And there was this other deity who had the face of a panther and had like 3 different places for eyes to go, but they were all, horizontal. And the last one, I was giving a presentation to a group of people where I was speaking the truth, and of course a lot of people didn't want to hear it, so they walked out. So I left and came back, and there was like this gentleman there. He was a white man, salt and pepper hair, silky curly. And I said, "Oh, so you're the Lone Ranger?" And he got real close to my face, and he said, "No, I'm the Rover." And I woke up. So I'm trying to see what were these things.
So the last one said he was the roller.
The Rover, R-O-V-E-R.
The Rover.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all hold up.
Okay.
Oh. All right. So Okay, I understand. He came to get you. He came to get you. So I'm gonna go backwards. This one, the white guy who said he was a rover, he came to get you. Like you was ahead of your time. So you wasn't supposed to be presenting to those people just now. So he had to come and get you. So you follow what I'm saying?
I do.
You was ahead of your time. Now let's go to the three-eyed panther.
Okay.
What are you saying? So the three-eyed panther was I want to get this right now. The three-eyed panther was the embodiment of the three-eyed panther was the embodiment of a jaded woman. A jaded, angry, pissed off woman. Because they're saying it's more of like a Pumbagiri energy. Like you was there to talk and tell people how not to be fucked over, and you got me.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
You ain't ready yet because you're still trapped. Your message wouldn't have been received.
Oh, okay.
So now with this lady with this green stripe on her face, the neon color, pink and whatever, and this green. So this is, and they trying to tell me this is. I want to say an explosion. She doesn't represent entity, more so she represent an action.
Okay.
So think about her as a phantom who's pushing you to a whole nother direction. So this is ego, phantom ego. So this was your extreme ego side. Think of the Joker. Think of a female version of the Joker.
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
I have a tattoo on me with Harley Quinn on it.
That's it, Harley Quinn. Oh my God! Thank you.
I have that name on me, Harley Quinn.
And you know Harley Quinn is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That. So you're so ready to pop off and get it out there that you're not ready. You had to be rang back then. He's the rover. He had to ring you back in. Your message is not ready because you haven't gotten past all of this. Okay.
Okay.
Woo. Oh boy, if the Baron ain't psychic, I don't know who is.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so, I guess my next question would be, I started doing shadow work because I did feel that there was a blockage. I know now what that is, with, my kid's dad. But something was brought up about my dad and me almost losing my innocence. So I'm trying to see if that's something that's real or what is. Am I just not thinking along the wrong way?
I could tell you it's not real because what your dad just showed me. Like his energy just showed me it was all green. But I asked the card, Spirit, did her dad almost touch her, take her innocence, etc.? Spirit says, you are seeing the situation accurately, but let me tell you something. It's your perception, sweetie.
Okay.
So Spirit ain't gonna call you a lie, saying that you misinterpreted. You saw what he was gonna do, but it was more along like green energy, as in, I don't want to say love, but okay, thank you, Spirit. It was like he was gonna fondle you, but he wasn't. Spirit wants you to know he wasn't gonna do anything to you, but it came off that way to your inner self and the people that was around you.
Oh, okay.
But Spirit said he wasn't gonna do it, but he said it can't because I'm seeing. I done like this and I saw a man come through with green all over him. He's bathed in green, and green is the heart chakra. He's like, his heart is saying, "I'll never do that to my girl," but everybody dislike him in a way for some reason I don't know. So they put that stigma on you like that, but he wouldn't have never done it.
Yeah.
But over the time you're thinking it becomes reality somewhat. But Spirit say you're seeing the situation accurate, but Spirit is saying he wouldn't have never done that.
Okay. I'm thankful for that. But yeah, but my dad, he's an alcoholic. So,
See, and let me tell you something about that. There is he gone?
Mhm. Yeah, you saying have he passed?
Yeah.
Yeah, he transitioned years ago.
Okay, so that's why he came through. That's why he came through real slow. Then saying he loved, like it's all in love. So let me tell you something. People typically get angry when people have an addiction, right? And when somebody have an addiction, they'll say, "Oh, they eat drunks, they eat crack addicts, they can do anything and everything," and they be putting their subconscious blocks and views on children and shit just because they got issues.
Right.
That man is in his grave saying he would have never done that to you. You're his girl.
And I believe that. He loved us, but when he addicted to something, he has a stronger pull. But he was brilliant. He was a carpenter to build anything. But he was brilliant, and it just brings me peace knowing that I saw it the right way. But I want to get, just be clear about it.
Yeah. That's all. If he was the sicko, I would have told, yeah, he's a sicko, son of a bitch. Nah, this man is in his grave. Like, I would have never done that to her. Let her know that.
Yeah, I'm thankful for it. Okay. So what are mail time? How many questions I have?
Man, you can ask as many questions as you want. Go ahead.
Okay. So my next question is about my mother. Me and her don't have the best relationship. It's three of us from my mother and father, older brother, older sister, and me. She doesn't show emotion or anything toward me and my brother, but my middle sister, she goes hard for her. Me and my brother don't hold it against my sister, or anything like that. But I'm just trying to figure out why. She never had answers, and I asked her hey, why do you treat us different?
Spirit.
She never had answers.
Why do her mother treat them different? Floor of prosperity. So, listen to me good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all three of y'all got the same pop.
Right.
All right. So there is a money issue going on. So it's a financial thing. One of you guys is being the oldest, and one of you guys is being the youngest. It's about she has to take care of the middle one more so than the other two. You guys was already established, and the Spirit saying it's not a bad thing. She just felt the need that the middle child needed more. The younger child had a grandparent or uncle that would look after them, but the oldest one, they could take care of themselves. So it's like the middle child was alone, and that's why she had to do it.
Okay.
And it just became a habit.
Because I don't want to hold anything against her or anything like that. So I'm trying to feel all of that, because we still go through situations, even now. But I definitely don't want to hold anything against her, because that's how she knows how to feel. So
Yeah, it's just a parent being a damn parent.
yeah, you're right. I can definitely see that. Okay, so I wrote it down. Okay, so I want you to know, as far as part of the purpose that I have, how do I, and I know you're talking about the fairies and commanding the fairies to do, different things and call them up. The only time I've had those kind of experiences when I've done mushrooms, and I've done the spirit writing, and I did the travel, on the mushrooms. But is there a way to make that connection without that?
Spirit, is it a way for her to command these fairies without being in a euphoric state? See the other person's point of view. Ask the fairy what do she need, what can you do, what can she do for you. Like, this is imagination now. You got to use that. When you feel like you see in the fairy, you like, download to me what I can do, what abilities you have that I can utilize. You need to do this while you're walking too. No sin in the house. You need to be literally like on a walk path, on a jog path. This is where you're going to get all your downloads. How can she do this without being high? They saying take charge of the situation again. And it says come out of the closet. So you have to accept the fucking fact that this fairy is around you. Don't just see it. You're going to have to embrace it.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
You don't be like, okay, I got to get high to see it. You know it's there. So start imagining that thing around you. Start seeing the energy. Start really looking at it. And once you look at it, they said now you question it. What abilities do you have? Show me you can unlock this door. Show me you can tell me the future. Show me, my next move. That type of stuff.
That makes sense. Because my thing is I've always been scared to see the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Being a single, mother. My house has been broken into while I was there.
Mm.
I see, it kind of brings that trauma back up. So, but I know that I'm going to have to get to the point where I can see them. How do I get past the trauma of having my house broken into, and like when I see things, it brings it up?
Spirit, how did you get past this trauma of being vulnerable, violated? How did you get past this? Spirit said you need the right seal of protection, listen, and it says be very persistent. So you're going to have to write, you're going to have to listen and be very persistent. This right here requires you to put a sigil. I'm going to say you're going to have to put a sigil on your door. And this is going to sound so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I could just give you the reference what they in China, in Chinese, they have like the name of a guardian spirit, and they'll take red paint, red palm oil or something like that, and they'll rewrite the name of that ancestor, deity, or whoever they want to protect them in red marker paint or something almost every other day, and say a prayer, burn an incense.
Is there one in particular that I should call on?
Let me see, but they say you're gonna have to do this ever so often. So put a seal outside your house, outside your door, and get you some paint or something, and you just keep writing the name of this sigil thing that you want. They gave me an Asian interpretation on it, but if you're not using an Asian deity and you want to call upon Uncle Lewis, Uncle Strongarm, Auntie Myrtle, that's what you do. But you have to do this every day. That'll take away that. So, Spirit, what deity should she use for this? Any suggestions? Oh, that makes sense. All right, I need you to go to a Native American deity. So get a Native American totem pole or something dealing with an Indian. Something dealing with Native American Indian. And then that's what you're gonna drizzle oil on, or you're gonna feed it with paint or draw on it or something. What's so funny?
Because that's my ancestor. My grandmother had Choctaw Indian.
Oh, okay, because they gave you peace offering. They gave you the Buffalo woman.
Okay.
Good Lord, this reading
this is what I paint on.
This is so you get something. So get your grandmother's tribe name and you put it on a plaque on your door, front porch, somewhere. And right before you go to bed at night, or when you find time in your day, you just go out there and you just do like the Asians in China do. They go and they write. They take the paint, the blood, whatever, and they just write around it, like retrace that person's name, giving it energy, and that's how you're gonna protect yourself.
Okay. Me and my grandmother share the same name, so yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
People don't get. People think all magic is cultural. Look at her. You have a European fairy around your head, and they telling you to use a Native American energy to protect your home. Isn't that something?
Yeah, you said European.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my dad's grandmother was white.
Look at that. 2 grandparents. But I mean, that's just crazy, and people want to sit up here and harass people. Oh, you need to just deal with one spirit from your culture.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Every deity, every energy has something to offer to you from every culture. White, black, Chinese, don't matter. But you got some closed-minded ass spiritualists out there. But look what they just did for you. They finna protect your whole house.
And it is appreciated. It is appreciated. I know before it was over.
All right, everybody. That was an excellent reading. My sister got what she needed. The energy was there. The passion was there. Her heart was there. And that's all a true spiritualist can ask for, is just to have a client like this one. Positive comments below. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust the universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. No, I said I see that you wanted it to be recorded, so I was going to turn on the camera. So I'm getting closer to the thing now. I had to turn on the camera so it can be recorded.
Okay.
Oh man. Woo. I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Let's give you a good reading.
Yes, I am definitely ready.
Your voice make me laugh. I am definitely ready. I love it. I love it. Let me stop. People gonna be like, the Baron flirting.
Huh?
I say, let me stop people to be up here talking about I'm flirting. Lord have mercy.
Oh.
All right, so I'm gonna put some Florida water on my hands before we begin. Now, the way the emergency readings work, you're gonna select 5 cards from 12, from the 12 houses. They're gonna be read to you on an emergency basis. Then, after I read those cards with the time remaining, we're gonna treat it like a consultation. You can ask whatever question and any question, however many questions time permits. Okay. We got to select 5 of those, but before we get started, say your first name so I can pray over the card. So B, somebody B, somebody B. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
All right. Which houses you gonna select?
I'll say house and home.
Okay. You got to select 5 of them now.
Okay, so one would be house and home. Out of the different houses, or
Yeah, all out of 12. So you could go 1 through 12. Select 5.
okay, house and home. Enemy's house.
Okay.
I would say my future career.
Okay.
And the other one would be my relationship.
Okay. One more.
Self.
Okay. Ego. All right. Whew, let's get started. We're going to start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you think of yourself. This is how you represent you. Spirit used the word represent you. And in this house right here, you have the female version of SU, which is Pumbagiri. Have a Pumbagiri in this house. First thing she say, you're loving yourself a little too damn much. Second, she's saying you're not caring about other people around you. So it's not saying you're being a bitch or a bad person. It's just saying that you're blowing people off very easily.
Oh, to hear that.
You don't think you're pretty dismissive with the people that comes talking to you? When you don't want to hear what they say, you just say, I ain't got to hear this shit, and you just dismiss them without hearing their side of the story if you guys are in a debate or anything?
I can admit to that. Yeah, but I wasn't aware that I was doing it to the point where I was being kind of like rude.
Yep. Saying you're being kind of rude.
Mm-hmm.
So only thing she doing, she just say while you dancing and enjoying your life or moving forward, she say just slow down a little bit and look back. Maybe you missing a message that somebody's giving you.
A message that someone's sending me?
Giving you. Like, as you too busy, you're quick to dismiss somebody, you're not hearing their message.
I mean, does that go for like, is this like people that I don't know, or is it
it's anybody,
family?
Is anybody you're dismissing? Is anybody you're talking to but then don't want to finish the conversation with?
Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. Definitely need to work on that.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes, yes, I would like to know what way can I improve this to not be so rude, because I definitely would like to care about other people.
Spirit, what can she do? What can she do to improve her actions so she don't be so rude? It says find the blessing in your current situation instead of being so gloom and doom, because you're being rude because you're looking at everything as a glass half empty scenario. Spirit is saying instead of being gloom and doom, find the blessing in your current situation. Look for the positive and you'll be more inclined. Spirit, how can she fix this? They saying also you're going to have to meditate a little bit more, kind of like be mindful, not meditate, cross your arms and doing all this chanting. You just got to be very mindful. What's the last thing you want to tell us, Spirit? Spirit say then you need to drink more water, meaning you need to recognize your beauty and your structure. I don't know why they keep saying your structure, the way you built or the way you was raised. You need to recognize that the way you was raised was different than 90% of the people around you. So this will help you understand why you have to handle people with kid gloves.
Oh, okay. So basically I have to not be so quick to look at people differently. Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Not everybody can handle the truth.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we're going to go up here to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represents your actual house and home where you live. I would like to add it represent the three closest people you will allow to stay in your home via friends and family. In this house right here, you have the earth element in the upright position. Spirit saying this earth element in the upright position. This is you saying that, okay, it's time for me to get out of Dodge. So your spirit is saying you're really looking at the four corners of the earth. Is there some travel coming up in your time? Are you trying to leave this place? Are you not signing your lease? Because Spirit said you looking at the four corners of the earth, getting out of Dodge.
I'm definitely thinking about relocating. Mm-hmm. I'm feeling as though I'm closed in. I'm beginning to feel very closed in and feeling like I want to break free. Yep.
Now this is where, and before you let them tears roll out your head, because I smelt them, you need to ask this card a question.
Okay. Will it be a great time for me to relocate?
Spirit, will it be a good time for her to relocate right here, right now? Time frame, Spirit. Spirit said flow of prosperity. It's consistent with your finances. Spirit say the time for you to move is when your money is going to be right. So how's your money looking for the move? And I'm not talking about with somebody. This is, Spirit say, consider moving on your own. How would your money look?
I would say it's kind of shaky right now.
So that means you shouldn't move. Now this is why you're feeling trapped. Now here's another little bit. Who has a dog? What is a little Yorkshire, a little small dog got to play with this? Because the dog is the one on the move.
I have several dogs around me, actually. I have a dog underneath me. My neighbors underneath me on the first floor, on the dog in the building. And then next door to my building, there's a couple, like 2 neighbors of mine who own dogs.
Okay.
But they're not in the same building as me. They're next door.
So which one of these dogs are like little small, fluffy Pomeranians or Ipsu, Shih Tzu, Bipsus? I don't know them things. It's a reason I'm asking.
A fluffy dog. I think, well, my neighbors next door have, I would say, pit bull, and there's a really tiny dog that they have, but I don't think it's a Pomeranian dog.
Well, so I just want you to know that that dog is on the move. So that means that the people who own that dog is the ones who's either assisting you with your move or going to encourage you to move. I don't know if these neighbors fucking with you, but I keep seeing that little dog walking crossing your path.
Oh, well, yeah. Like as we speak right now, they're definitely they don't like to be quiet. My neighbors don't like to be quiet, and they like to party a lot, and it's not as peaceful for me anymore. It feels kind of though, like I kind of feel like sometimes that they do it so it could be seen and heard.
Exactly. Spirit is saying these people are going to be causing you to want to move, but don't lose your cool and move before it's time.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Because other than that, I guess I would say I like my apartment. I really do.
Yeah, you ain't got the money to be moving across the world all because of some shitty ass neighbors. But the spirits say they're going to be moving soon. So if you will wait them out, your place becomes peaceful again because they get to move soon.
Okay.
Yeah, Spirit, that's what you were going to cry about. Spirit say that was going to be one of your questions, so we took care of that now.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. I felt a little bit more joyful and cheerful after hearing this.
All right. So now we're going to go over to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future, economics, money, wealth, prosperity, growth for the future. In this house right here, you have the 7 of water in the upside down position. I'm going to clap my hands and shake my ass for you right now, because they're saying, okay, you're finally taking actions on doing something about making money in the future. I don't know if you made an investment. I don't know if you got another job, or I don't know if you asked somebody to move in with you. But spirits say your future finances increase because you did something to change that situation.
I did something to change a situation.
Did you talk to anybody and ask them to have some money coming your way? Did you invite somebody to stay at your house? Did you invest in stocks? Did you get another job? Did you cash out your 401k? You took actual steps and did something to get your finances, to give your finances a boost and a jump start for the future. And spirits say this is okay.
Well, I did not. I'm trying to think of what this could be, because a past job of mine, I did have 401k, but I did not cash it out. But I believe I still have it there.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly I still may have access to it because I was been receiving mail from the company.
Well, Spirit saying you actually take actions, and it's the reason why they mention 401k if you've been receiving mail. So go get your money from that job. If you ain't roll it over into the next job, get your money. Don't let them sit there with it.
Okay, so I can cash my money. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's hard times. People gonna waive those. Trust me, those fees gonna get waived. It's hard times.
Yeah, and I can use that money. I mean, I do have a family.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes, recently too. Well, it's not me too. I did an action which was to apply for a loan.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to know if that was the right thing for me to do because I really do need the money.
Spirit, was it the right thing for her to do to apply for this loan? Spirit said freedom. Freedom. In your living situation, you got flow of prosperity. Don't make a move yet until you get your money. Spirit, I took out a loan. Did I do the right thing? Spirit said freedom. So this is financial freedom. Then what did I just read? This card, Spirit said you actually took a step to get money into your thing. You looked at 401k. That's one avenue. But you took a step to get money coming into your house and you took a loan out. That's you physically doing something. And it's going to give you freedom.
Yes.
So you're good. You're getting a loan.
Oh, that would be great. That's wonderful. That is so wonderful. Especially with times being like these. And
I know, right? Craziness.
yes, so I feel so blessed. I really do.
All right. Now we're going to go over into your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, love, romance, and passion. In this house right here, you have SU. Having SU in this house, he's just telling me like, he says take your mind out of forever and focus on now. Now, this is in your relationship. Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Do you have a live-in mate?
Yes, I do.
All right. Now, you and this live-in mate, y'all at a crossroads, I'm assuming.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Spirit is saying stop looking at forever and focus on now. If you're not going to focus on the now, the issues right here and now, don't aggravate yourself by focusing on the forever.
Okay, so does that mean as far as me thinking about the future or later down the road maybe?
Yes, so don't think about the future because with the issues you guys got right now and you guys being at a crossroad, whether I'm going to stay together, split up, whether we going to sleep in the same house and have different rooms, whether I'm going to stay here till the kids turn 18, you know that type of stuff, right? While you sitting up here thinking about this, you're projecting this image, this y'all into the future with this nonsense. So if you thinking about all the troubles you guys got now, you're not thinking about them being fixed in the future. You're thinking about, damn man, I got to do another 10 years like this. So Spirit is saying, live right now, focus on the here and now because you guys are at a crossroad. You're either going to dress this thing up or you're going to strip it down. But this is what you need to focus on. This here, this now in your relationship, not future.
Okay. I can be a little bit in my head about a lot of things, and I'm trying to work on it. I mean, also too, because this just happened out of the blue, and I was accustomed to being single.
Mm-hmm.
And so it happened really, really fast, and it took off kind of quick, and it was definitely to my surprise because I wasn't expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I was saying that I'm thinking about my age, I guess. I'm like, okay, I don't want to waste any time that I'm getting, like a long-term thing.
Right.
Because I don't like to do things and waste my time.
Mm-hmm. So is that the question you're asking, or how you gonna put that in question form? I want to know. So how can you put that in question form to get you a better answer to clarify that up for you?
How can I relax more better and just, I guess, have more confidence that things will work out?
Spirit, how can she relax in her mind and know that things are going to work out? Persistence. How can she relax in her mind and know things are going to work out? Peace offering. Father, husband, brother, son. Persistent peace offering. This message is going to stay the same. Only thing you need to do is be very persistent at working out your problems right now. Everything is gonna be okay. Then they said a peace offering. This is you guys not arguing, not bickering, not dealing craziness, not just being more compassionate. I would say even a little relationship counseling if you guys aren't married or something along those lines. Or just getting this outsider's point of view, completely detached outsider's point of view on your guys' relationship. And then they say father, husband, brother, son. So this relationship issue, meaning that somebody gotta bury the hatchet somewhere. It gotta be some kind of peace in this thing. And that's how you stop worrying about it falling apart or you wasting your time.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I'm still dealing with, I could say maybe sometimes I just like to, I call out BS really quick, so, and sometimes I just don't know when to just drop it.
Mm-hmm.
And just say, okay, well, and just let him have the floor and let him have his say.
Yep.
Wow. So can I ask the card another question, or do we go to the next?
No, go ahead and ask the card another question.
Okay, and I can admit, sometimes I have flashbacks to like previous things and other relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it automatically happens where I guess maybe sometimes a wall comes up, or it's like a reflex type of thing. But I would like to know how to deal with that, because I would like to change it, and I would like to just be able to, have more peace. Just have more peace.
Okay. Spirit, I know what you're saying. Spirit, how does she wipe her mind of the previous issues that's causing her to go hard on this relationship? Spirit said, just stay focused in this one. She can't do that, Spirit, because pain is pain, and you know it. How can she get rid of the nut drama? Take charge of the situation. How can she get rid of the past drama? Listen, okay, the message is going to stay the same. I need for you to get a counselor. Sometimes we gotta admit that we need somebody to talk to. Our local priest, our counselor, hell, somebody that both of you guys can share your problems with to get over it. Because let me tell you something about relationship trauma. That shit trickles over into the next relationship.
Oh.
And this is the only thing you're feeling. Spirit say you're giving. I didn't want to come out and say you're the cause of the argument in the relationship, but you're giving this individual a very hard time. And Spirit say you need to focus on it now, because you get in your head and you take this shit 10 years into the future, and now you just done threw away the whole man, the whole life, the whole everything, versus trying to fix what's going on right here.
Whoa, okay. Okay. I got that. I definitely understand. Definitely understand that. Can I ask another question, or is that the...
No. I give the people 3 questions in one house, and then I tell them I'm not going to let them waste their houses. You only ask 2, I think.
Okay. Okay, so one big thing that I had basically on my mind, there's a big age gap difference between us.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that overall he's really good to me. He has shown me like joy.
Gotcha.
And calm. But there is like how do I protect what I have? Because I have an ex that recently found out about my new relationship, and I don't want him to interfere or intrude in any type of way of what I have good going on.
Okay, now you gotta ask that another question. You gotta ask that another way. How do you do what now?
How do I protect what I have, like protect my relationship that I have right now?
Due to the ex figuring that he still controls the situation with you.
Huh?
Due to your ex finding out about this relationship and him feeling like he controlled the situation with you? Like he just being spiteful, breaking shit up for no reason?
Yes.
Spirit, how does she protect this relationship? Assuming she gets the help she needs to make this relationship go forward, how does she protect it? Spirit say you need to focus on your strength, Aries, war. Gotcha. How does she protect this? Balance career and home life. How does she protect this? You can do it. So, Archangel Mike. So, me personally, I think, I'm not saying pay him off, but I think you're going to have to pay him back. So, it's got to be like a tit for tat situation. If he come at you hard, you go at him 10 times harder.
Oh, okay.
Because they saying God of War, focus on your strength, balance career and home life. They not saying get a job or nothing like that. They just saying, balance your money and shit, but as in a payback scenario. Then they said Archangel Michael, you can do it. And he's got a sword cutting this dude up. So he says, as hard as he come at you, you go hard at him. If you know y'all ain't doing nothing, he ain't got no business coming up there saying anything to your mate or however you going. If he come fucking up your world, go knock on his door. Go knock on his old lady door. Fuck his world up.
Okay.
They Spirit say this is a tit for tat scenario here with him.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
All right.
All right. I will let him have it.
All right, shit. That's all we need. Now we're gonna go over here to your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Pisces and is governed by Neptune. Your 12th house represent your enemies, negative vibe, negative vibration, disassociation, isolation. Okay.
Okay.
In this house right here, you have the karma card in the upside down position. Spirit is saying with the karma card being in the upside down position here, Spirit say having you, and hear me well, Mama. Hear me well. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this.
Okay.
haven't you taken enough ass whippings from 4 other people? Haven't you taken enough? So, serious talk, Spirit say, haven't you taken enough ass whippings for everybody? Not from, for. Haven't you humbled I change it up. I sugarcoat it. Haven't you humbled yourself enough for everybody around you? Haven't you sat up there and played the game just to make somebody else feel good about themselves, feel happy and safe? Haven't you done that enough already?
Yeah, I try to keep down, I try to avoid like conflict a lot of times.
Spirit is saying all this avoiding conflict is great. This is why they want you to do what you do, because you deserve to be blessed. Karma came to your enemy section upside down. Spirit say your biggest detriment is the simple fact that you just can't see when karma is giving you what you need. They're going to move your stupid ass neighbors, okay? They're telling you, hey, we're going to help you with this this ex-boyfriend issue. This is how you do it, because you deserve a little peace. Okay, this is all going back to peace. Then they saying, hey, how about you just stop being in your head so much when it comes to your relationship, and we're going to give you peace. So we're going to straighten that shit up too. We're going to give you the loan to get you out of financial burden because we care. You know, but only thing karma is saying, you just have to understand and let them work.
Okay.
You won't let them work. You won't let them do nothing for you. You keep blocking your blessing. Oh, you'll see, oh, there go Daryl Carr. Oh, shit, Daryl finna start some. Then you bitch up and get mad and buck up and get mad at your mate because Daryl, you see Daryl coming and you think he gonna do something, so you want to beat him getting mad. In case Daryl do say something, you can, oh, you just been mad at me. Cause you following what Spirit showing me?
Yeah.
Stop it. Punch Daryl in his goddamn head and let karma bless you and get your life right. You earned it.
Okay.
Shit, you earned it. You think just because you've been bitching at people and hurt people feeling that you don't deserve the goodness? That's a reaction to agony and pain and trauma. But karma saying, listen, you done did your dirt, you done did your time. We got to give you something. We can't just keep beating your ass forever. We got to give you something. That's the rules.
Okay.
So would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. So is it a good thing for me to respond and say exactly how I feel when people approach me? I feel in a dismannerable way, or disrespectful way, or nitpick, or whatever.
Spirit, is it okay, safe, and worth her responding to these clowns who come at her the wrong way? You know her heart, you know her mindset, you know her heart. Spirit said, nurture yourself. Is it okay, Spirit? Follow your heart. Look it up. For nurture yourself, follow your heart. Is it okay, Spirit? Health and healing. If you don't say it, you're going to go crazy.
Can I ask the card another question?
Yes, you can.
It's been on my heart for quite some time, and I want to know, would it be okay for me to bring some issues, like basically it's my living dwelling. Like, will it be okay if I were to bring some things to my landlord concerning some foul things within the building that's been going on, or should I keep quiet?
Spirit, should she speak up of the drama and the nonsense that's going on? Spirit said, see the truth. Spirit said, go now. Spirit said, mother, wife, sister, daughter, you have to protect yourself. So yes, speak up. But how about you do it like this? If you can't say it, how about you write an anonymous letter, go to the post office up the road, mail it to the boss along with pictures and things like that. Mail it to not the boss, mail it to the landlord's main office, not your just landlord man. Mail it to their corporate office if they got one, saying that this is a danger, a proposed threat, and you're seeking action. This is from a private citizen. And just take random pictures with your phone at a good distance so nobody will know it's coming from the angle of your house, etc. You follow me? And shed light on this subject. And you do this every month with different pictures, different letters, and always use a computer typewriter. You don't want them to know your signature, nothing like that. And don't sign it, just anonymous resident. Or you can sign it as Captain Sable Community. You know, some shit like this, and then say, if I don't see no changes in this building, that building, multiple buildings, and then you say, I will be calling the news and we'll be seeing what you guys are doing about this. People get involved.
Okay.
That's how you do it. Don't just knock on the door and say, hey, Ray Ray and Pookie playing their music. Now they're gonna say, oh, your neighbor in 283 is complaining about your music. Now you're feuding with Ray Ray and Pookie. People are nasty like that because they don't want to be bothered.
So you're saying that if I was to do like a voice my complaint or whatever, it'll be basically like saying it's my word against their word?
Correct. But if you use an anonymous thing, so don't go after the person. Don't you make yourself the target. Don't put yourself in the battle. You need to be anonymous in the battle. You need to make it seem like this is a threat. Get a persona of a 90-year-old woman. Get a persona of a senior citizen living in the thing. And then when you say, I'm going to call the Channel 9 News on their ass, if you guys don't do something about it, because these neighbors are feeling threatened, we've all talked, and this is what's going on, then they got to do something. But if it's just apartment 29 beefing with apartment 32, they don't care. You understand what I'm saying?
No, yeah, but I'm sure I'm not the only one that's noticed the changes in the block, I would say. I think a lot of the other neighbors are a little bit intimidated. And they're aware as well of what's going on. So
then how about that corporate office get that message?
Okay.
It ain't about you. It's your name is anonymous, and you provide pictures of trash on the floor, graffitis on the wall, people standing out, drug trafficking, videos, drug trafficking. But make sure you take it from an angle that ain't you. Make sure you, even if you're afraid to take a shot or picture, then how about you just keep writing letters? And if you get about 15 letters up in their ass, some manager got to come down and tell management, check on this building right here, check on that right there, check on what's going on. And then you put in your letters, if something ain't done about this in 30 days, I'm calling the Better Business Bureau. If something ain't doing about it, I'm calling Housing Authority. If something ain't done, I'm calling the news. People going to get in, because bad publicity nowadays is bad. You got COVID concerns. You got people trying to get loans from the government to keep their building together because people losing their jobs and shit. You don't think they're going to try to keep their residents happy and safe?
Okay.
So again, don't you be the one punching at the gorilla. Let the goddamn gorilla captures come and get him.
Okay. All right.
Those Jewish people get that pen and paper quick. They'll send a letter about a broken Cheerio in a box of goddamn Cheerios. Oh, this I counted 32 and one of the bitches was broken. You owe me a whole new box. And they'll send so many letters and get the news and the lawyers involved till they get a whole damn year supply of Cheerios. We gotta start thinking like that. That pen and paper, motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. I never thought about that, but now I know exactly what I need to do. I don't mind picking up a pen and a paper and writing.
Mm-hmm. But let's type it and print it out so nobody can see your signature.
Type it up on the computer. Okay.
Same thing.
Okay, I can do that. Okay. Can I ask the card another question?
Yeah. Yep.
I would like to know, are there any secret enemies around me at this time?
It's the right house to ask it. Spirit, are there any enemies around her? Power of joy. Are there any enemies around her? Twin flame. Is there any enemies around her? You're making this man an enemy. Power of joy, twin flame. And yes, you're seeing the situation correctly. You're making your mate an enemy. You're pissing him off. He's not gonna support you. You keep this up, okay?
Okay.
Like it's a created enemy.
Oh. I didn't see it like that. Is there? Oh, can I ask another question?
Go ahead.
In what ways can I change that to have him see that I really,
Spirit already told you that. Don't waste your question with this one. Spirit already told you that.
Okay.
Yes. Spirit just say, I reiterate, Spirit say just stop the orange Cheetos. Buy him some potato chips, by the way. So Spirit say, start buying him gifts. Something like potato chips. You go to the store, bring him a bag of potato chips, his favorite potato chips, and say, hey, I got you some. Okay? And then, but Spirit saying you can do is stop arguing at him, stop bitching at him, stop thinking that he's going to screw up the world, screw up your future and all that stuff. Yeah, just be peaceful with him. Use your better words and all that stuff, okay?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I have another question. I would like to know, because I guess it goes to being self-aware. I would like to know if I'm doing anything to offend people, like if I'm too blunt, but just people in general, like.
Spirit already said that. Spirit said that on the come out. Spirit say on how you will act in Spirit, you got Pull McGarry. Spirit said that on the come out. So not everybody's raised like you, and you can't just step on them and walk away and be so blunt. Spirit already said that, and the way they say you need to fix that there is they said you need to find a blessing in your current situation, meaning don't sit up there and just be so jaded and angry at everything that you think gonna happen. Meditate, meaning learn, get some understanding, and then they said drink more water. Just be a lot more prettier with your words and actions. So yeah, you are being blunt. You are being very stern and strict. You are giving people hell. But Spirit says it's time for you to stop that.
Okay. Okay. I see now. Well, I've been thinking I'm not really talking to my family at this time.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to know if now is the time for me to start back into like talking with my family, my mom. I haven't talked to her in over a year.
Okay, Spirit, is this the time for her to start talking back to her mother? Spirit said positive change. Yes. Time for a positive change. You got to.
Okay.
All right. So, how did you like your reading?
I absolutely loved it. It opened my eyes to a lot of it literally opened my eyes to a lot of things that I had no idea I had going on or that I was doing.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. We all done been there. We all say things, do things that we don't pay attention, and it happen. But you Spirit is letting you know that you can correct all of this, and you're gonna get a blessing out the deal once you correct it. It is what it is.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll definitely take everything as a blessing. What I've heard today. I just thought that, I don't know, I just kind of felt that it was something that was off and I wasn't feeling right, so I said, let me get an emergency reading done because something feels off, But I'm so glad now that I had this reading, and I just want to say thank you.
Okay. Yeah. You're welcome. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy helping people. That's my dream. I want to be a spiritual based trauma counselor. That's my thing, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that, helping too. But I guess it's like I know it's like I have a big heart, but at the same time, it's like you want to make sure you're
not getting screwed over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You walk in the same line that 90% of everybody walk right now. Everybody want to care and help, but you got those individuals that take advantage and don't give a shit, and you just don't want to be the one out there just being taken advantage of. Man, you are not wrong, but only thing Spirit's saying, not everybody got to take advantage. You just got to look for the right ones.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh well, it was great talking to you. I got one more reading tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, and I guess I'll be. I think I put one more reading with you, but it's in I think April or March or something like that.
Right, and then you'll just have to do a recap. When you call, just recap about how everything we talked about, and then we'll go on with the reading. I think the viewers would like to hear that if everything going right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, wonderful.
Well, thank you again for trusting me.
Thank you so much.
All right, you have a great one.
You have a nice one now.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, everybody. It was kind of long, but it was kind of needed. I say that she's a sweetheart. It was needed, and she got the answers that she needed, and that's all I care about, and that's what's up. The Baron don't play. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust the universe, because at the end of the day, y'all, you got. I was gonna say, you guys need to drop a like. Where the hell that come from? I think I've been watching other people YouTube channels too much. All right, everybody. Take care. God bless and much love. Soul Tribe. Yes.
I was the one who, my video was titled, Told Me How I Was Seeing Myself Getting Murdered, Shot in the Head.
Holy fucking world. How you been?
To be honest, I think I've been better, but I can't, it's odd. I overall feel like I'm doing better, but still feel like there's so much I need to do.
All right, yeah, I remember that reading. It wasn't a bad reading. I thought you was that one client who was just like, whoa, man. I was like, wow, I have never gotten upset with a client as much as I got upset with that person.
I think I watched that video the other day.
Oh, Jesus Christ! If you would have been her, I would have refunded you your money. I was like, man, this ain't happening today, because I got sick for 2 days after.
Oh no!
So yeah, I could never do that thing again. There, boy, that was.
Yeah.
I said.
No, I got that person. Thank God.
That's why I was saying, hold up. All right, let me put some Florida water on my hands. So yes, I remember your reading.
I just put the Florida water on my hands.
So, but you wasn't that argumentative with the spirit?
I wasn't argumentative. I just, like I said, I feel like I have blocks. So you were trying to tell me stuff, and I wasn't really getting it. So spirit got a little frustrated. So that's why I don't really want you to filter him today, because I just want to know what I'm supposed to. And don't worry, I can take it.
All right, I'm gonna. All right. So we're gonna do your consultation today. The way it works, you get to ask the question that's on your mind, that's plaguing you. Direct questions. I'll answer them as many as you have for the time permit. Keep in mind, direct energy reader. No believe in reading zodiac signs and birthdays. Be open with the spirit and have fun. Alright, I've taken the liberty of shuffling your cards. With that being said, say your first name so I can pray over. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
Alright, so let me ask you, what's up with this mud? Somebody being like stuck in mud. Like, I mean mud, like you know how when people put that dry mud all over themselves and they get all hard and flaky? I'm seeing somebody being like covered in mud, like almost like you got up from the graveyard, covered in mud.
Is that me?
It's a slender person, slender, low haircut, or the mud probably keeping their hair down, almost look like a corpse.
Oh my goodness, that's the person you told me to stay away from, probably.
Get
Is that female?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the person you told me to stay away from.
How the hell you get that person from that description?
What?
How the hell you
Because
get?
you said slender, short hair, and then when you said corpse, it reminded me of you telling me why I should stay away from them.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Cause I was finna like, who is this? That's pretty cool. Oh well, let's start. So, what's your first question?
Okay, my first question is, what do I need to do so I can better connect with my ancestors?
Spirit, what should she? Spirit, I'm not tired. That's spirit. What should she do to connect with her ancestors? Health and healing. What should she do to connect with her ancestors? Open your heart to love. What should she do to connect with her ancestors? Listen, Boy Diggy Cards is not playing with you today. Spirit say health and healing. Open your heart to love and listen. Sweetie, the only thing that's stopping you from connecting with your ancestors is your made up perception that you know your ancestors. This is the thing, you don't know them. You don't know the ones to connect to. Well, you know they're not.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, you know their names, you probably know their birthdates, death dates, etc. But have you really looked into them? Have you really said, okay, Grandma Lou was a sharecropper who liked to chew tobacco, but at times she kickboxed dragons at night. You know, really look into them.
The thing is, so they were so like secretive, right? So I'll ask my mom questions because most of them they're all gone now. The ones I knew anyway, and I've been trying to start with.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom doesn't have any answers. She's like, I don't know. They never told us anything, like what colors they like, you know. So I've been asking her, and we don't know.
So let me explain something to you. You know, for every secret, there's somebody that know it.
I know.
So if your mom not giving you the answer, maybe you go to the paper. Maybe you look up your family last name in the newspaper that you guys was around that they lived in a long time ago. Look at the birth records. Look at the obituary. Somebody is survived by this one, survived by this one, survived by this one. And you just may run across somebody who could tell you everything you need to know about Grandma Mabel, Uncle Peter, and your third cousin Pete.
Okay, so try to do more research.
That's it. There you go. Health and healing, because you need this more than anything. Open your heart to love, meaning don't stop hating yourself for what they did. Spirit say you just got so much self-doubt and hatred and you don't know why, but it's coming from your past. And then they say you got to listen out for the truth.
Okay.
All right, what's your next question?
My next question is, what do I really need to do to get in alignment with my higher self?
Spirit, what should she do? To get in alignment with her higher self? Go now. Purification. power of joy. Hell no. Go now, purification, and power of joy. Spirit say, only thing you need to do is just change your perception. Change the way you look at things. You know, here in the South we have crystals. Up north they got White Castle. Same damn burger. Same damn recipe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing. Just one tastes better than the other one in your brain. Just change your perception. You know, choose light or dark, red or blue. You connect with your higher self when you get, it says, go now, purification, power of joy. You got this gloom and doom thing on you. And this is the only thing you knew is gloom and doom. Purify yourself in power of joy. Get a little happy. Start enjoying life. Start enjoying living. Start enjoying the smaller things. Spirit loves when you connect to the smaller things. Even an ancestor that's a toxic case, they hate toxic people. If you're a positive person, everything come to you. Just change it out.
One minute. My next question is, what do I need to do to be able to start the job that I've been offered?
Spirit, what is it that she needs to do to be able to start the job she's been offered? Clear and shield your energy. What does she need to clear and shield her energy of? Take charge of the situation. Yes, clear and shield your energy. Okay, what the first thing you need to do, they want you to stop comparing, thank you, Spirit. Stop comparing this new job to your past job. That's clear and shield your energy. Take charge of the situation. Oh boy, you got a lot going on. Yeah. Take charge of the situation is more so saying separate. It's still saying separate the way the pros and cons. What's going to benefit you more? If you treat this job at like the past one, or if you just take off and go full force into it. You got to weigh your pros and cons. And then what all you got to do is you got to say yes. You got to commit to it.
Okay.
So once your first day of working, this is all you know.
Okay.
Be the little autistic kid from McDonald's. You know, just retired from working for McDonald's for 50 years. You know, that's all he knew. That's what they're saying. Pour yourself deep inside this job once you get it.
Okay.
Do you mind me asking what this job is?
It's sales in the alcohol and beverage industry.
Oh hell yeah! You gonna be one of them girls with the wet t-shirt tossing beer at people?
No.
I seen that before. They came to a company-wide event back in the 80s. Them were the good days.
It's corporate, but I've just felt very connected to this position since technically before I interviewed or was even offered an interview for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, you know, Spirit's been putting this out there for me. Though I do, you know, I am working on the self-doubt and all that stuff that you just said. I just kind of, I don't know, for some reason with everything I have going on, I feel the need to get clarification that I can fully step into this because I feel like I need a fresh start. And I just want to know that in a couple months, I know that I can actually walk into this and try and step into that fresh start and not look back. You're
gonna step into it, but Spirit say put your whole heart and mind into it. If this is you like this job, the energy flows, and it's alcohol for God's sake. People gonna need that throughout time, and the Baron gonna need some Diplomatico, the green bottle.
Okay.
Just putting it out there.
All right, no problem.
All right. What's your next question?
Okay. My next question is, sorry, I'm throwing all this at you, but what do I need to do to come out on top of my legal issues?
Spirit, she got legal issues. Run it. Run it. Legal issues. What does she need to do to come out on top? Let it go. Let what go. Trust. Let go, trust, father, husband, brother, son. Okay. Who's helping you with this?
My fake dad.
Your fake dad? Let go, trusting fake dad.
Okay.
Do fake dad know about this case, like in and outs?
For the most part.
And fake dad giving you information on staying or going, as far as staying the course or breaking away from it.
With regards to the situation?
Right.
I'm not really sure how to answer, so I'll just say, like, he knows about the situation. He's the one that found me the lawyer that I have at the moment, so he's been pretty involved. But we haven't really spoken much about it because things are kind of on pause right now with everything going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So
Spirit say, let go, trust, father, husband, brother, son. I want to see, is he saying, stop trusting him? Or, because it's coming up vague. Spirit, are you telling her to stop trusting him or to start, or to stop doubting him? Spirit say, find the blessing in your current situation. I was going to read that wrong. Spirit said, you read me wrong. Find the blessing in your current situation. To help you through your legal situation, you need to take his advice.
okay.
Take his advice. That's it. But Spirit is saying, keep him from any type of monetary gains you may get from this.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Spirit, I ain't getting no money from this case. This is a bank robbery.
I'm crying.
Why you crying?
Not like that. Just means I'm laughing.
Oh.
But yeah, there's no money involved in this one though. So
You never know. Monetary gains.
I don't know. You're right. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know, but
Spirit told you again. If it's monetary gains to be got, keep him out of it. Don't let him know they're gonna cut you a check. Don't let him know nothing.
understood. Okay. So in my last meeting, right, you told me how I had Papa Legba in my subconscious mind.
Okay.
And I had a scandal for him, and you told me to write a petition to him to help me get this block that I have going on in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done that, or I believe I've tried, but I still don't know a lot of things. So can I get some clarification on how to connect with him, or what he really wants me to do, or if I just need to continue the course with
Papa Legba, she wants to know how to connect to you. Positive change. He says he really can't connect with you because you haven't took care of your physical, the physical, emotional damage you got going on. You see, because keep in mind, Papa Legba is not the same as Eshu in a way. They're the same. Eshu Earth, Papa Legba Heaven. So if you haven't dealt with these Earth issues, you can't go up here to the 33rd, the 32nd vertebrae. So you got to really do a positive change, reevaluate yourself, reevaluate everything, get that cloudedness. So get on path with your ancestors first. Get that clarity with them, what they told you to do with your ancestors. Get that clarity with them, and then call upon him. But just know he's sitting and waiting, and he's saying he can't touch you right now.
Okay. Okay. So can you tell me what do I need to do right now to really work on those things? Because it's not the first time I'm hearing it, and I keep hearing that I need to do this work, and I just feel very lost as to what the real target is. I was speaking to a therapist, but I haven't been speaking to her recently because I feel like, I don't know, I'm at the point where I need to do a lot of this stuff on my own.
Right. Spirit, where does she need to start working on herself? Where does she need to start? Teacher, educate, offer. I got the offer. I was just saying that. retreat to nature, offer, retreat to nature, energy healing. Okay, just what I figured. They say offer, energy healing, and retreat to nature. So this is going to sound quite terrible, okay? This is going to sound quite terrible, but I'm going to tell you how we do it, okay?
Okay.
I want you to urinate in a cup, bowl, or whatever, something that you're going to keep for 7 days. Your first morning piss, okay?
The first morning?
The first morning piss. When you wake up in the morning, remember, you keep that jar with a lid on it somewhere and you shoot that piss in that jar, okay?
Okay.
It sounds weird, but, magic ain't pretty. So, as you're doing this, you're gonna burn his candle, okay? You're gonna buy another one of his candles. You're gonna put it somewhere. You listening to me?
Yeah, a Papa Legba candle?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna put it somewhere in the yard where it can sit. You're gonna take some. What you have that you can? Oh, well, shit. Then you can't do this here ritual. How else can she do it? I know you're finna give her one, but what else can she do? Take me. Okay, here's another one. Finna help you connect to him. Go and buy you a fish bowl, okay?
Okay.
A big fish bowl, not a fish tank. The circle fish bowl, okay?
Okay.
All right, I want you to be very careful and poke like one little hole in it. Poke one little hole somewhere in it so it can breathe, okay?
Okay.
Get it high enough for one of them dollar store candles to sit on it, okay?
Okay.
So you can place it on top like an astronaut helmet.
Like to go over the candle.
Correct.
Okay.
Make sure it's high enough so it don't burn or whatever. Now, what I'm going to have you do inside that upside down fish bowl, you're going to burn the candle but you got to have it, just elevate it. You'll be creative. Just elevate the fish bowl, okay? And when you elevate the fish bowl, I want you to burn a white candle with Papa Legba's Veve or his name written on some brown paper bag as many times as you can get it on there. Wrap it around that candle, sit it down, put the fish bowl on top of it. At that same time, you're going to take some sage, just a regular stick of sage. You're going to drop some dragon blood.
Wait, you're going very fast. Okay, sorry. So, you want me to burn his candle with a white candle when I elevate the bowl?
No, well, get a white candle with his name and everything on it.
Okay.
Okay, then you're going to take a brown paper bag and you're going to sit down with a pencil and you're going to write his name as many times, as many different sizes as you can until you fill that paper up. This is not going to be a 2-minute process, by the way.
Okay.
Then you're going to take that brown paper bag and wrap it around that white candle or the candle with his name on it. All right?
Okay. Okay.
Then you're going to take the bowl. You're going to take the candle, sit it down. You're going to sit the bowl on top of the candle, but make sure it's elevated so the flame ain't going to hit the glass, okay?
Okay.
So you can probably stack some books, like 4 sets of books high enough. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're going to take some sage, drop some dragon's blood on it. And you're going to burn that sage and you're going to put that up in the glass next to the candle. So basically, if done correctly, the candle will be burning, but the sage will be forming the roof of that glass bowl. Okay? You follow me?
So put the sage under the glass?
Yes, everything is. So basically, the fish bowl is going to form a dome over the candle and the burning sage. Now, let that do that. Let that sage just burn in there. Even if you want to break it up and put it in a bowl or a little small saucer pan or something, and let that sage burn up in there. Now, what this is going to do, when that candle burn out and the residue from the candle smoke and all that other stuff be done, Now you're gonna take that same fish bowl and you're gonna urinate for 7 days. And you're gonna pour that in there, mix it with that sage, dragon blood, and soot. Once you do that, then you just go and pour it around your house. He will protect you until you're ready.
Okay.
These are small rituals for people who has limited time and space.
You said in this one, I pee for 7 days, and
then you pour it in the bowl. So start working that candle and the sage in that bowl ASAP. Then once this bowl is really cloudy, sooted, and the candle done burnt out, the candle may turn black, but don't worry about it. It can. That's not a bad thing. Once that bowl has been used for that particular thing, to catch the candle fire, the heat, and then the residue and the steam and the smoke from the sage, then you take it, set it aside, urinate for 7 days. First morning piss, not 3 times a day in the jar. The first morning piss for 7 days. Pour it in that bowl, shake it up, go outside, and pour it around your house. This is letting Legba know he needs to form that protection barrier, and you're kind of put him to work.
Okay.
Until you get this right here clear, and he can come and help you.
Okay. Well, I live in an apartment.
You can still pour it around your front porch. You can pour it. Ain't nobody gonna see you, and the smell disappear real quick.
Okay, so pour it like at my fire escape and my windowsills and stuff.
Oh, you like a New York type shit.
Yes, I live in New York.
Holy fucking what? Okay, Spirit, what are you showing me now? She can't do it. She can't do a piss ritual. She don't even have grass. She need to connect to you. Give her something else. Thank you. Can you just get some white, like a white bandana?
Okay, like a head wrap?
Pure white, not white and black. Pure white silk bandana.
Okay.
Burn his candle. Wrap that around there. Burn his candle, okay?
Okay.
Every day, you're going to have to sit up there and take some sage and smoke that candle while it's burning. Smoke that candle while it's burning. After you get done, after that candle done burn out and you done did that all day, then you're going to keep your head wrapped with that while you sleep. If you ain't got no head, then I don't know what to say.
No, I can get one. I have a gray one, but you said white, so I can get white.
All white silk. Jesus, I done gave you these hardcore ass rituals, and I ain't got no grass. Oh.
I'm crying. Okay, so, since you said I have to stage the candle while it's burning, how long?
That's up to you. That's your discretion. That's what your discretion. How bad do you want to be connected?
And you said do this for how long?
Until that candle burn out. Keep that thing wrapped around there until that candle burn out, and then just wrap it around your head when you go to sleep. You're gonna feel a hell of a lot better, and you're gonna be protected mentally until you can get with these ancestors, and then he already know where you at then, so it'll be good.
Okay, cool.
God, you should have told me all this when first thing I said.
You did, because when you first started telling me about the thing, I told you. I forgot what you said, but I thought you understood that. I said I don't have a house. I don't live in a house.
I'm thinking you live in I'm from the South, man. We walk outside and everything is 1 or 2 story tops. Y'all got 38 floors. Jesus Christ. Well, okay, we almost out of time, but I want you to get another question in.
Okay. So, real quick, I was thinking about booking this healing session with this other spiritual tarot reader that I work with sometimes, because she's really committed to you finding your inner self.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry. Scratch that. Never mind. What shadow work do I need to do? I
keep hearing that word, man. Shadow work.
Because I I got an in-depth reading, and I've basically been getting the same message that I need to go and do shadow work, but I don't really know what I need to do, and I don't really feel called to some of the things that I've looked into.
I don't listen. I want to tell you something, and I don't want to discourage any other reader. Okay, but doing shadow work, that's great. That's if you got some real dark shit you trying to remove. But you ain't got no real dark shit. You just confused. Just about working on the bad parts of yourself and bringing them to light. No, you have to face something that's so horrible and so grueling and come out on the other side unscathed or shaking that off. And if you not ready or supposed to do it, you can't. And this is, and excuse my tone, but this is why you can't connect to Legba. Because he is the heavenly gatekeeper. Eshu is the earthly gatekeeper. And if you're constantly saying, I got work to do, I got work to do, I got work to do, he's not going to touch you. No wonder he giving all these things to say, I want to stand and wait until she ready. It's not for you to do no work. You're confused, darling. You ain't no bad person. When the last time you killed the fly?
Oh my goodness gracious. It's just, you know what it is? It's not because of necessarily things that I've done, but things that have happened to me.
Then and you so pray.
I've spent a lot of this last year, really digging into that and figuring out, like, it's to the point where I've told myself, like, you really need to let this go on one level.
Shadow work complete. Same damn thing the card just said. Change your mind, change your perception. Let something go. Keep some out your business. Shadow work complete. Ding ding. Burn your candle, get connected to your leg bar. That's who you want to talk to anyway.
Okay.
Ding ding ding.
Can I ask one last quick question?
I want you to ask one last question.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
So,
you said you
last
do?
meeting, we spoke about my future. I was told that I'm an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So since then, I've just been trying to connect with that creative side of me again. I started trying to write. I've painted a few things. But where exactly does Spirit see that I should, like, channel that energy?
Spirit, I know what you're saying. Go in depth with it. I see what you're saying. Go in depth with it. Just what I figured. Just what I figured. Alright, Spirit said, flow of prosperity. This is your money now.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing last time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Freedom. This is gonna set your heart free. Spirit, where should she start with this? Spirit says, nurture yourself. Darling, start by painting the willow tree. Start by painting the weeping willow. That tree that hangs down and sprawls. Start by learning how to paint that. It's a message in there. And once you paint it and you go back and you add somebody sleeping under it, you add a little stick figure sitting under it, you add a little basket just under that tree with the skyline and stuff. Start by painting that thing and watch what happens. Not too many people can paint a weeping willow and add to it after the fact because it makes a lot of people cry. You got money in your artistic expression now.
So the artistic expression doesn't have anything to do with fitness?
Artistic unless you're doing body sculpting.
Well, it's just, so I started working out again, and then, like, I was really was feeling these routines come together. So I've worked on creating, like, a whole video, like a routine of HIIT, cardio.
So then that's body sculpting.
Okay.
That's art. You
I
just
just haven't been super sure if like that's what I'm supposed to do because okay, last time we spoke, and I'm sorry, I know this is getting a little long, but this is it. Last time we spoke, the message was like mostly to make myself scarce, but also like I need to choose something. Like I just have my head in the clouds with a bunch of things, and I have a lot of dreams and ideas, and I do, but I need to pick one. And so I thought I had to pick like the career side that we spoke about before, and focus my energy into that. And so I thought maybe I need to take time to like put this on the back burner for a second and focus into that, which is kind of what you said at the beginning.
Darling, let me ask you this. What do you want to do? Don't all this shit that's running around your mouth, running around your brain, in your heart. What do you want to do? How do you want to be seen? What do you want to be known for?
I haven't been able to really see like my end goal for a while, and I feel like that's really what I've been trying to work towards.
Wrap your head up, sweetie. Clear your energy. Wrap your head up. Connect. Burn the sage. Wrap your head up. You can't connect to anything, not the ancestors, not nothing. You got great people in your bloodline. You got an Orisha entity sitting up here waiting for you to get correct, to make a decision about something. They saying you're gonna get paid to be an artist, and you saying, "Well, I don't know. I want to be a liquor girl. I don't know. I want to be an artist. I don't know. I want to be a body sculptor, routine kickboxer."
Real quick. The thing with this liquor position, the reason why I chose it and felt so connected to it is because it does have the opportunity to get into that creative perspective after, where I can see myself doing what I've wanted to do and what I'm getting my degree for.
Advertising.
Like, it's not,
like advertising or design.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Artistic expression. Okay.
So this is just a stepping stone. You understand? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know that this is not the end all be all, but this is a great place to start.
Sweetie, the bottom line in this reading is choose. Spirit done gave you so many options, and I haven't seen somebody get blessed like this in a long time. Weigh out your pros and cons. That's the end of this. That's the end of the message from Spirit. Weigh out your pros and cons. You sit down, you weigh them out. Stop listening to the psychic readers that's confusing you. If I'm gonna be so cocky and to say, this reading right here gave you a more definite answer than anything. In this reading, you just conquered your shadow work. In this reading, they gave you definite what you need to do. Any other reader is going to confuse you. Let your reading stop with this one and pick and choose. You cannot fail. Choose something. Even if you want to go kickbox a monkey in Taiwan, you'll be good at it.
Thank you so much. Honestly, I feel a lot better. I feel like a huge weight just got lifted up off of me. And I'm gonna do it, you know? I don't know if you can sense it, but I am ready to do the work.
I'm gonna throw a psychic boomerang to hit you in the back of the Achilles tendons. We gonna get you moving.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, darling.
Ancestor reading coming up with you and up to you though.
You got and tonight?
No, not tonight. Not tonight. All I wanted for my birthday was an ancestor reading, and he was booking up fast, so I booked it already.
Yo, ancestors, man, y'all killing me with the ancestors. Alright. I gotta deal with alright, sweetie. I'm gonna let you go, but you know what to do, okay?
Alright, thank you so much. Have a great night.
You too. Alright, everybody. Me and her, we have a spirit fight every time from what it seems. She just got a lot going on, but she blessed on every corner. I mean, she just gotta choose, and we go through that shit. We have to start choosing our path. We can't let psychics and spiritual advisors tell us what we're doing. So the best reading you can ever get is one that allows you to come to your own conclusion. Spirit is going to say, hey, this is what you should do. Never take advice direct because it's going to confuse you. And if you're dealing with one tarot card reader, try to stay with that person. Each one of us got our own gifts. If you're coming to somebody with a consultation and you're coming to somebody who want to throw them stones, that's good. And all tarot readings and psychic abilities and whatever practitioners, you just need to take notes and compare and see where the correlation message. And that's how you do this. Don't let this stuff confuse you. But her, she on the right path. She just got to get definite and choose. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in your universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. I got another reading right behind this one. So take care. God bless. Soul Tribe.